Embrace accountability, shift your mindset, and transform a prospecting into opportunity.
I'm going to make these calls and I'm going to put them in my Illume or Revy, whatever it's called now. And then you look and you say you're not doing it, then that really helps me.
Okay. So the accountability helps. But I like that mind shift you just said it. Hey, it's not that I have to make these calls, is I get to make these calls.
Right.
Right. I love that. I think that's a brilliant way to view it. Right. So let me hear from someone else. What do you think, Christine, when I say the word prospecting, what comes to mind?
It's Christine.
Yeah.
Okay. What comes to mind is that I don't not like it. I love connecting with old clients. I just need to I need to ask for the business when I do it.
Okay. Okay. So you're feeling that the effectiveness of making the calls isn't quite there for you right now.
Correct.
Okay. And that's just simply following a script, in my opinion, would be, hey,
Correct.
the questions I'm going to ask, if I had it in there, I'm going to ask for business, then you would simply ask for business, correct?
Right.
Okay. So then that would go to the next part is, do you have a script for each lead source that you're connecting with?
Yes.
You do.
I just need to follow it.
I just got to use it. All right. All right. I love it. I love it. That's fantastic. All right. So does anyone else have a different, mindset towards making your calls, connecting with people, prospecting? I'm using the word prospecting, folks, because it's not just making calls, correct? Like it could be door knocking, it could be texting people back and forth, it could be emailing people back and forth, DMing people back and forth. It's all about having conversations. And I know that prospecting was one of those bad words. Why are we using prospecting? Even Tom says it, prospecting. And I'm like, no, I like that word. That's exactly what you're doing. You're prospecting. You're trying to find someone you can help. Just like the old timers, when they were prospecting, looking for gold, and they're digging, they're trying to find gold. That's what you're doing.
Yep.
You're trying to find gold. That's what it is. So prospecting is the word I'm going to use all the time. So who's got another mindset or opinion of prospecting?
All right. So in my case, what I do is I find people I can help. And I do get a lot of no's. So I have a reminder on my computer on a piece of paper of how to calm myself down and not to get crazy about all the no's. But I'm looking for the yes. I'm looking for who can I help and add to my list of clients for life.
Brilliant. Love that. I want to add to this one. Okay, Carlos? You're saying I need to refresh myself when people say no.
Not all the time, but after a few no's, yes.
Well, let's be real here. People are happy where they are. They're content with the home that they live in. There's no reason to make the move. So the fact that you're calling someone who's very happy with their home, has no interest in selling, and they say no to you, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Right? Like there's nothing wrong with it. It's timing. See, everyone will move at some point in life.
Mm-hmm.
Where you are living right now, you are going to move. You will move out of that place.
Yep.
It's just timing. That's all it is. So I'm calling you today, Carlos, and you say no to me. You're not saying no to me. What you're actually saying is, no, I'm not ready at this time.
Yep.
That's what you're saying. And who knows? I can call you 6 months from now and things have changed. And now you're like, interesting enough, you called. I just got a job transfer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very, what's the word? Egotistic to think that when you call someone, they say no, it's because of you. It has zero to do with you. It has absolutely zero to do with the fact that you call them at that. It's just the moment in time. That's all it is. So never take it personally when someone says no. It's just they're not ready. That's all it is. So you know what? Maybe a week from now, they may be ready. Maybe 2 weeks, 3 months, 2 years, 4 years, 10 years, 20 years. But at some point, they will be ready to move. It's just the time. That's all it is. Love that one. That's fantastic. All right. So now that you have your mindset and your attitude towards prospecting, I'm curious how this has influenced your approach. How does this change your approach?
Approach to
In
prospecting?
the calls, yeah. Like your mindset, your attitude towards prospecting. I know for you, Christine, you call anyone and everybody and you're good with it. You got mojo and you're dialed in, right? So
Well, because I don't know anybody in sales that doesn't have to prospect, including hookers. Everybody, even hookers
there's the line of
prospect.
the day. There it is.
I
There's
use
the
it all the
line of the
time.
day.
When I used to be in the office,
Wow.
they're like, "Oh, where do you find, to the mojo to call?" I said, even hookers have to prospect. Like they stand on a street corner. Like I was in Costa Rica, and this guy was selling peanuts, and he would walk the 5 kilometers back and forth, 8 hours, to sell his peanuts. And I'm like, this guy needs to get in real estate. Like, so if you're selling vacuum cleaners or houses or peanuts, I don't know any sales Bibles that you don't need to talk to someone.
Love that. What a great, I'm gonna use that line. Even hookers.
You can
All
have
right, that's fantastic.
prospects.
Okay.
Because there is so many of us, someone else will get them before me.
I love that. I would have, in that sentence, I would have just used the word so many bad realtors. And you're not
okay,
a bad
bad
realtor. You're an
I'm not
excellent
bad.
realtor with people's, what they need at heart. Like you're really doing it for the client. And are there bad realtors in our business?
Oh,
Are there
yes.
self-centered realtors that have no desire to really help the client, but rather themselves? Would you guys agree? There's people like that. So when you do
Yes.
not call your database, people that you know, friends, family members, neighbors, people you care about, and you don't make those calls, they can get wound up with a realtor who doesn't have their best interest at heart. And that's on you.
Right.
That's on you for not making those calls.